Today's lesson is called A Treasure Trove of Elephant Trivia. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And mine's Roger, and today we're going to be talking about elephants. And elephants are kind of cute, you know. Of course, we've got some elephants out at the Taipei Zoo, and you can see them on TV all the time with their trunks and stuff like that. But why the heck would we want to talk about elephants today? Well, I bet you didn't know this, but today actually happens to be World Elephant Day. So what a great topic to talk about. We can talk about elephants today.
I think that makes sense. What a good idea. It is August 12th, and August 12th is World Elephant Day. So let's go ahead and learn some fun facts about elephants. Yes, let's go through a treasure trove of elephant trivia. And here I get this image of like a treasure box or a treasure trove. That means there's a whole lot of nice stuff, valuable stuff in one place. But here, we're not talking about gold or silver. We're talking about a treasure trove of elephant trivia. And when we're talking about trivia here, we are talking about fun facts about something. So here, this article, it's kind of like a place where we've collected together and put into one place all sorts of fun elephant facts that you guys are going to love to learn. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
A treasure trove of elephant trivia. August 12th is World Elephant Day. In honor of these amazing animals, here are some facts about elephants that may surprise you. There are two different species of elephants in Africa, the bush elephant and the forest elephant, and a third in Asia. You can tell African elephants from Asian ones by their larger ears.
Hello, 标题中我们看到单字 trivia， 这个字是名词，指琐事，细微末节。例如 Sandy couldn't say definitely what she'd done in a day because they were all trivia. Sandy 没办法确切地说出她一天做了什么事情，因为都是一些琐事。再来，我们看到一个片语 in honor of somebody or something， 表示对点点点的尊敬，向点点点致敬。举例来说 The concert was held in honor of one of the city's most famous musicians. 举办这场音乐会是为了纪念该市最知名的音乐家之一。另外，补充一个相关片语，可以用 be honored with 加奖项、头衔来代表被授予点点点。我们可以说 The actor was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award. 这名演员获颁终身成就奖。接着，我们看到单字 species， 这个字是名词，课文中指动植物的种、物种。这个字的单复数同形，像是 Scientists are still finding new species of plants and animals in the rainforest. 科学家还在热带雨林中不断发现新的植物与动物物种。
All right, everyone, let's get started. The first sentence of our lesson says, August 12th is World Elephant Day. Yes, on August 12th. Today, we celebrate elephants. We talk about elephants. Elephants are in our thoughts because, yes, this is World Elephant Day. How about that? Now, in honor of these amazing animals, here are some facts about elephants that may surprise you, i.e., the trivia is coming up soon. Anyways, before we get into the trivia, into the fun facts, let's talk about the phrase in honor of. Yes, we're doing these things, or we are sharing these pieces of trivia with you in honor of these amazing animals on their special day. But what does it mean to do something in honor of someone or something? It means you're doing something to celebrate that person or thing, or you're showing your respect to that thing or that person. So yes, it's World Elephant Day. Let's all show our gratitude and respect and admiration for elephants. In honor of these amazing animals, we are going to share some fun facts with you, some elephant trivia. Now, we also have this word amazing to talk about. If something is amazing, it's awesome. It's wonderful. It's great. It's so good that you have to see it to believe it. And yes, elephants are amazing animals. If you don't agree with us after the end of our lesson on elephants, there might be something wrong with you. Yes, elephants are amazing, and we are going to prove this to you over the course of our lesson.
They are wonderful. They're fantastic. They are amazing. So let's give you some trivia about elephants that may surprise you. You may not know these things. So here it says there are two different species of elephant in Africa, the bush elephant and the forest elephant, and a third in Asia. So this, of course, is new information to me. I always thought that there were two kinds of elephant. There's one in Asia and one in Africa. But it turns out that in Africa, there are two types of elephants, or two different species of elephants. In Africa, to be specific, the bush elephant and the forest elephant. That's not surprising. Of course, Africa is a huge continent, so it's not surprising that there are two different kinds of elephant from Africa. And of course, if we talk about species, we talk about different types of elephants, and I guess that means that they cannot match with each other and cannot produce offspring.
Yes, if you're an animal, okay, and you're in one species, you will not be able to have viable offspring or babies that can have babies with an animal from another species. So yes, bush elephants can make babies with other bush elephants, okay, because they're in the same species. But I get the feeling here that bush elephants and forest elephants wouldn't be able to make viable babies, i.e. they could make babies maybe, but the babies couldn't make babies. Anyways, yes, there are two different species of elephants in Africa. You've got the forest elephant and the bush elephant, and then there's a third species of elephant there in Asia. Now, here's the fun fact. You can tell African elephants from Asian ones by their larger ears. So let's say you go to the zoo and you see an elephant. How can you be sure that that elephant is an Asian elephant or an African elephant? How can you identify them properly? Well, the key is in the ears. Yes, you can tell African elephants from Asian ones by their larger ears. Look at the ears, everyone. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Chances are good that you'll find more world records for elephants than any other animal. African elephants grow up to 13 feet tall and are the heaviest land animals on Earth, usually weighing between 5,000 and 13,000 pounds. The largest ever recorded came in at a whopping 24,000 pounds. Elephants can survive 50 to 70 years in the wild. The Guinness World Record holder for oldest elephant is Lin Wang, who lived at the Taipei Zoo and died in 2003 at the age of 86.
第二部分，我们看到形容词 whopping， 课文中指极大的。例如 This luxury home in the hills comes with a whopping 50-meter indoor pool. 这座3间豪宅附有一个巨大的50公尺室内泳池。另外，这个字除了上面的意思，还可以指非常惊人的、极多的。所以可以说 Alice won a whopping settlement in her court case. Alice 的官司赢得了一大笔和解金。
Okay, let's continue with some more fascinating facts about elephants, some wonderful elephant trivia, a treasure trove of trivia about these amazing animals, elephants. Now here in the next part it says, chances are good that you'll find more world records for elephants than any other animal. So the chances are good. There are extremely high chances. It is very likely that you'll find lots and lots of world records for elephants and not so much for other animals. Elephants always seem to be number one in a lot of categories. That's probably true. The chances are good that you won't find records for other animals so much that you would for elephants.
Yeah, when we're talking about land animals, elephants very often are going to they're going to take the cake. They're going to hold a whole lot of records. Like when people talk about records, very often they talk about the biggest of something or the heaviest of something. And it turns out that elephants, when it comes to land animals, are gigantic. They are gigantic and very super big land animals, and they're also heavy as well. Yeah, get this. African elephants grow up to 13 feet tall and are the heaviest land animals on Earth, i.e., they hold the record for being the heaviest land animals on Earth. They hold the record for this. They weigh tons. And I'm being serious here, okay? African elephants are the heaviest land animals on Earth, usually weighing between 5,000 and 13,000 pounds. Yeah, they can range anywhere from 2 tons to 6 tons, 6 or 7 tons. They do literally weigh tons.
That's a lot. So, of course, this is one heavy animal. And the largest ever recorded elephant came in, or weighed in, at a whopping 24,000 pounds. So here, whopping just means phenomenal, fantastic, a number that's hard to beat. That is extremely heavy. You wouldn't want to have this thing step on your house.
No, and here, 24,000 pounds, that's 12 tons. That's gigantic. That's huge. It boggles the imagination. There, I said it. By the way, I keep talking about tons, and Roger's right. We are talking about pounds right now. Now, as far as a ton is concerned, okay, if you're talking about pounds, a ton is 2,000 pounds, okay? That's why I keep saying tons here. And yes, if we were to convert, okay, if we were to convert pounds into kilograms, I believe that kilograms are slightly larger than pounds. I think there are 2.2 pounds for every kilogram. So yes, a ton, 2,000 pounds, would be approximately 900 kilograms. So yes, we're talking about some very, very heavy animals here. Yes, animals weigh multiple tons in some situations. Now, they're big, they're heavy, they're tall, oh my goodness, but there's even more. Elephants live a very long time. Yes, elephants can survive 50 to 70 years in the wild.
That's a long time, of course. In the wild means they're not in captivity. They're not living in a zoo or in a laboratory or something like that. They're roaming around the jungles of Thailand or Africa or wherever, so they can live between 50 and 70 years. That's a lot. But, of course, the one here in Taiwan lived much longer. We'll talk about that just now here. The Guinness World Record holder for oldest elephant is Lin Wang, who lived at the Taipei Zoo and died in 2003 at the age of 86. And I believe his body is stuffed out there at the Taipei Zoo. You can check it out. Lin Wang's body still lives among us, even though he's dead and has been dead for about 16 years now. And he lived to the age of 86. That's a lot.
So there you go. The records keep piling up for elephants. All right, everyone, with that, it's time for us to take another break. But don't go away. When we come back, we'll be wrapping up part 1 of our article on elephants.
An elephant's trunk is a true wonder. Weighing in at 400 pounds, it can hold 14 liters of water, tear branches from trees, or pick up a single piece of rice. An elephant can use its trunk as a hand to hold things, as a hose to drink from, and even as an air pipe to breathe through when swimming.
第3部分，我们看到一个片语 weigh in at， 表示体重为……举例来说 It shocked me that David's dog weighs in at 60 kilograms. 让我很惊讶的是 David 的狗重达60公斤。另外补充一个相关的片语，可以用 weigh in with 来指表达意见、看法。我们可以说 All of the people at the meeting were asked to weigh in with their opinions. 与会的所有人都被要求发表意见。接下来我们看到名词 liter 指容量单位公升，像是 When I go hiking, I carry at least 2 liters of water with me. 每当我去爬山时，我都会携带至少2公升的水。另外，补充其他的容量单位 milliliter, M-I-L-L-I-L-I-T-E-R, milliliter 为毫升，时常简称为 ml。我们可以说 The label indicates that the bottle can be filled up to 500 milliliters, but it actually doesn't have that capacity. 标签上写这个瓶子能装500毫升，但它其实没有这么大的容量。最后我们看到单字 hose， 这个字是名词，用来指软管、水管。例如 We can't use this hose because it has holes. 我们不能用这条水管，因为它有破洞。
Okay, now the third part here brings us to an explanation of the word trunk. And this is a problem here in Taiwan because, of course, in English we call that thing in the front of an elephant's face a trunk, but here they just simply refer to it as a nose. But we don't say that in English. You cannot say the elephant's nose. We have to say the elephant's trunk. That's long and it has muscles and it's functional almost like an arm or a leg. So yes, to call it a nose would be an injustice. It does so much more than what a nose does. So an elephant's trunk is a true wonder. It's amazing. It is fantastic.
It's a super cool thing. It's a true wonder. And yes, only elephants have trunks, by the way, okay? Otherwise, you're going to say an animal has a nose or a snout, or if it's a bird, maybe they have a beak. But elephants, yes, have this amazing nose that can do everything, and that's why we have this special name for it. It's called a trunk.
And here in the next sentence it says, weighing in at 400 pounds, it can hold 14 liters of water. It can tear branches from trees or pick up a single piece of rice. Wow, that's amazing. I have difficulty picking up a single piece of rice myself when I use chopsticks. Actually, I'm pretty good at using chopsticks, but in any case here, we are talking about the trunk here. It weighs in at 400 pounds. You could just say it weighs 400 pounds, but this kind of helps emphasize this. If you're going to participate in a wrestling match, for example, I think when I was in 7th grade or so, I weighed in at 98 pounds for my first wrestling match. I got pinned by a guy from Grettinger, but, you know, it was a learning process. But in any case, I was quite light in those days. I weighed in at 98 pounds.
Yeah, sometimes you can use this phrase formally before a boxing match or a wrestling match. The combatants, okay, the athletes, they actually have to weigh themselves, okay? They step on a scale and they get weighed because they have to be in a certain weight range or weight class in order to be eligible for that competition. So, yeah, if you were a boxer, you might say, yes, this is the boxer. He's the champ, weighing in at 200 pounds. Yeah, you could say something like that. That's how much he weighs. They just weighed him. He weighed in. Anyways, yes, there's more. An elephant can use its trunk as a hand to hold things, as a hose to drink from, and even as an air pipe to breathe through when swimming. Yeah, they can use their nose there, their trunk, I should say, almost as though it were a snorkel when they're swimming. That is pretty cool. Now, here we've got the word breathe to talk about. When you breathe, you take air into your lungs so that you don't suffocate and die. Yes, when you breathe, you take air into your lungs so that you can use the oxygen in that air to fuel you and to help you live your life.
Yeah, breathe in the air. So that's what you do, of course, when you inhale and exhale. You breathe, and that, of course, includes both breathing in and breathing out. So yes, this trunk is multifunctional. My goodness, an elephant can use it for lots of things. Again, to hold things. It can use it as a garden hose. It can spray water on itself. And when it's swimming in the water, it can use it as a snorkel, as a tube to breathe air so it won't drown in the water. Okay, that brings us to the end of our explanation for today. Let's now hear from our Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文第二部分一开始提到说 Chances are good that you'll find more world records for elephants than any other animal. 你能找到关于大象的世界纪录，很可能比其他动物还要多。好，这边用到的句型是 Chances are good加上 that 子句，或者是 chances are 加上 that 子句，这是用来表达说有可能怎么样，有机会怎么样。其中的 chances 它表示可能性或者是机会，它固定要用复数型哦。然后句型里面的 that 其实可以省略不用， 例如 Chances are that the game will be cancelled 也可以说 Chances are the game will be cancelled 那场比赛很有可能会被取消。好，另外我们还可以用 It is likely 加上 that 子句，或者是 The odds are 加上 that 子句来表达有可能怎么样怎么样。像是 The odds are that it will be sunny tomorrow 明天很有可能会是晴天。好，那这边就顺便补充一下 odds O-D-D-S 的相关用法。第一个叫做 against all odds。好，这个片语什么意思呢？它其实是用来表达突破重重困难，其中的 odds 在这边是当困难来解释。好，例如 Against all odds, he became a professional baseball player. 他排除万难，成为职业棒球选手咯。好，那么第二个补充的是 be at odds， 这表示有差异，相互矛盾。那么 odds 在这边呢，它是指区别、差异、不合或者是有相争。At odds 后面搭配 with somebody 就可以用来表达跟某人对立，跟某人不合。像是 They have been at odds with each other 他们彼此一直都不合。好，课文下一句提到说 African elephants grow up to 13 feet tall非洲象可以长到13英尺高。好，句子里面的 up to 它是指多达怎么样，高达怎么样，后面通常会接表示数字、数量等等的名词，像是 The stadium can hold up to 30,000 people 那个体育场啊，可以容纳高达3万个人。好，那这边再顺便补充一下 up to 的不同意思以及用法。第一种呢，我们用事物当主词，后面接 be up to somebody 就表示某件事由某个人来决定负责。像我们常常可能会听到 It's up to you 意思就是给你做决定，你决定就好。好，第二个用法，如果我们是用人来当主词，在后面接be up to 加名词或动名词，这时候呢有2种意思。一个是表达说某个人他有能力去做某事，像是 Ben is sick, he's not up to going hiking this weekend. Ben 生病了，他这周末没办法去健行，他生病了，没有体力能够去做这件事，他没有这个能力。好，另外一个意思呢，是用来表达某人啊在计划某件事，偷偷做某事，尤其是指不好的事情哦。举例来说 She suspected that her kids were up to no good. 她怀疑啊，她的小孩在动歪脑筋。Up to no good 好像就是都没有在做好事，在做坏事的感觉。好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们来回顾今天的单字吧。
Amazing. Anne is reading a book about the amazing accomplishments of Marie Curie. Species.The deep sea is one of the least explored places on our planet, so we don't know very much about the species that live there. Trunk. The elephants played in the river, using their trunks to spray water on themselves. Hose. Leo waters his plants with a garden hose every morning before going to work. Breathe. When Ellie feels herself starting to get angry, she breathes deeply to calm down.Okay,
everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.